Hi, my name is Daniel Tapia, and today I'll be presenting my app idea, Home-Appetit. So what is Home-Appetit? Home-Appetit is an app that gives you the ability to experience authentic home-cooked meals from those that do it best. It's like having your own private chef for a night, except without the crazy costs. Who is Home-Appetit for? Our users will vary between the ages of 23 and 65, but they'll be split into two categories, the customers and the cooks. The customers would consist mainly of a younger audience, and they would be people with some spending money, mainly middle class. The cooks would primarily be made up of older adults with more cooking experience, but really it could be anyone with a passion and wanting to make a little extra money. Our first user is Michelle, who is 23, from Portland, Oregon, and lives with her boyfriend and their dog. She prefers staying in over a night out partying, and she likes spending time with a few close friends. She dislikes crowds and waiting in lines. She doesn't want anything overcomplicated, and she wants transparency and clarity from any app that she uses. She's tired of trying new places to eat and leaving disappointed. Her technological abilities are high, but she values FaceTime over screen time. Our second user is Ugo, who lives with his wife and their two kids. He needs something that he and his wife can enjoy together, and his goal is to continue to connect with the people around him. He likes trying new things, especially food, but hates having to drive around to find them. His technological abilities are also high. I'll be presenting two functions of Home-Appetit. The primary being to find a cook near you that specializes in the kind of food you're interested in having cooked for you and your guests. The secondary is when you're not sure what to try and you're assigned a cook that still falls within your preferences, or you get to try something completely different. Before designing the app, I had to do a little competitor analysis. This included looking at apps that were like Home-Appetit, although there is not quite one like it. Yelp, TaskRabbit, and Upwork all do a great job of helping the user find something that they need. They all follow the same basic formula, which is describing the need, then finding a person or place that can provide the need, and then confirming and having that need fulfilled. With that in mind, I started building out the user flows, which gave me a better idea of what pages to include in the prototype. I came up with three concepts, which included depth, welcoming, and connection. The one I decided to go with was depth, although I took the ideas that came with welcoming and connection into consideration. These are the initial wireframes of the app, which were received well. The feedback I got from this was that there was really good hierarchy and I was headed in the right direction. So with that, I fleshed it out a little more, added descriptions and labels, and the feedback I got from that was that the home button in the top corner seemed off. They were a little confused about how the calendar and date page works, and they suggested an indicator of what part of the process they were in, as well as buttons to continue should have the same appearance. And with all those things in mind, these are the final wireframes. Now let's take a look at the actual app. So here we see the homepage of Home-Appetit. There's a recurring theme of drop shadows and outlines to convey that sense of depth and connection. Here on the homepage, you're going to see a popular near me section at the bottom with a list of popular dishes or categories of dishes near your location. Here we have an intuitive find a cook button, which we were going to click. And then here it would have us type in our address in order to give us a list of cooks within a 25-mile radius of our location. We type in our address and we would confirm, hit next, and this would prompt you with the question, what kind of dish would you like? You can either search or you can scroll through the various options listed. If none of those are convincing enough for you, you can hit surprise me. Don't know what you're craving? We got you. Here you would fill out this form, including the date, number of people, and the budget, and the categories of food that you don't want, if there is any. You would continue with surprise me and surprise cook. Now you've been assigned a cook, and this page would include very basic information about them, including the price per person, but no description of any of the dishes that they will be providing, keeping it a surprise. You would hit next. This would give you a price breakdown, and you would enter your card information, and you would hit book, and now you're all set. This would give you a little more details about what to look for in the emails, including confirmation and details such as time. And you're also encouraged to message the cook and build that connection before they come into your home. Now, let's say that we know what we want to eat, in this case, Venezuelan food. Here, it would bring up a list of all the cooks within 25 miles of your location that specialize in Venezuelan food. You could scroll through the cooks, and it would include a bio as well as ratings and reviews and a picture. And you could also sort by price or by ratings. And once you found one that was interesting to you, you would hit details. And this would give you a little more of a bio as well as the price per person and the dishes that they provide. If you didn't like that, you could pick somebody else, but for this sake, let's say we go with Maria. We would select. This would show us her availability. We would select an available date, in this case the 17th, and include the number of people. We would hit next, and this would bring us to the billing page once again, and we would book, and then you would get that same all set page with the same encouragement to message your cook and make that connection. Thank you.